It really was kind of just a spur of the moment thing. I'd only been living in the States for about a month and a half, 2 months when I started seeing the ads and really starting to think about, okay, Bella, maybe you could do this. And so it was about 2 months into living here that I applied, and it was kind of just to see if I would even qualify. The things that I've done back home would make the cut.
One of those things she did at home included starting a non-profit when she was a student at Independence High School called Project Royalty.
Some people in Belize may know this, but I did a big thing when I was Miss Independence in 2018, and I did this in 2019. I had a nonprofit, and it still exists, it's still happening, but with COVID, it's kind of been a little crazy, where we let prom dresses and formal wear, and we gave them to girls who wanted to go to prom but couldn't afford it, or you just wanted to help, you know, give girls opportunities, because prom is a big deal, so that's what I tried to do under my reign, and I still do that.
Zabaneh is continuing her dress drive in the U.S. in partnership with 2 charities. She is also working to increase awareness about bullying and encouraging young women to embrace their inner beauty. She feels pageants are sometimes misunderstood.
From the outside, it may seem like pageants are just this beauty competition and how pretty is she? That's what the stereotypical, you know, person will just be like, oh, pageants. They're judging her on if she's pretty, so people think it's like this extremely sexist thing, and it's really not. In my experience with pageants, I've worked with incredible girls, and I mean, they have been on lower scales. When I won Miss Independence, I only competed against, I think, five or six other girls. So it was much smaller, and it was just for my local town. And then when I was like 10 or 11, I think, I did Queen of the Bay, which is just another little local pageant in my town. And I don't even think I placed. I didn't win anything. So it was just opportunities, something to do for a little girl, because there's not too much. This is definitely my biggest pageant thus far. Hopefully not my last. I want to do possibly even Miss Florida, maybe, if this is successful, and then Miss Belize, of course. I'm a firm believer that nobody is ugly. I mean, like, God all created us in his image, and so I mean, even if you're not stereotypically what people will consider pretty, there's always something beautiful about you, to me. That's just how I see people. That's what I see people as. So all these girls to me are absolutely stunning. And I don't have self-esteem issues, but personally, I think a lot of them are much prettier than I consider myself to be. These girls are gorgeous. And they seem like have it all together. They know what they're doing. These girls go above and beyond. I've met a couple of them, and they're absolutely incredible people. And I personally am really through proof that I can just be around these people and like considered one of them. That's huge for me.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.